You already know. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Recording this 24 hours after Coach Scott Frost was let go by the Nebraska Cornhuskers football team. He was let go. He was paid $15 million to be fired, essentially. His buyout was $15 million, and it got me thinking about college football and exactly what it takes. You know, when I was just getting into the game, I was at Stony Brook University, and I was helping out with the football coaching staff and the head coach there, who's been the head coach there, in my opinion, will be retire as the head coach of Stony Brook football, is a guy named Coach Chuck Priori. I remember we were watching film because I was helping out in the office. We were watching film. It was me, myself, him, and Coach Hatch, and we were talking about the Randy Shannon situation because this Scott Frost firing kind of reeks and reminds me of what happened with Randy Shannon and Coach Randy Shannon with Miami. You know, he played there and he was kind of a legend as a player there, and there was all this expectation on him. There was all this, this pageantry and, oh, he's going to win one because he played there and all that shit. Let me tell you, this is specifically what Coach P said when the firing had come around. And, when head coaches in college football get fired, there's always this the information travels because of how difficult it is to get those jobs and how high profile these jobs have become, these college football coaching jobs have become. And Coach P says this, he goes, you have to win. He was talking about the Randy Shannon situation. He was talking about how he cleaned up the area. He had the highest graduation percentage of all the coaches from previous years, and Miami was cleaned up, and even now that I'm living in South Florida, there's still people missing Randy Shannon. There's still love. Randy Shannon still gets love from the U faithful. All right. And it was just like Coach P said, you got to win. You got to win. You cannot get into this business if you're not planning on winning, if you don't want to win. You have to be wired to win. There's no moral victories in this shit. It's not about the moral victories. It's not about what they did in the past and all the great things that they accomplished as a player. Can you win today? Can you out-recruit Ohio State? Can you out-recruit Michigan? And that's the difference. See, a lot of people, again, this is a lesson that I want you guys to take in. When it comes to football and business, they're two different things, all right? In business, right now in business, if you were to go to someone right now and say, hey, here's $15 million, you'd be happy. However, in football, when you lose, you lose. There's no moral victories. There's no both sides winning. Now, if Scott Frost gets $15 million, the University of Nebraska gets their money, however they want to get their money, and there's two winners. But on the football field, there's only one winner, and that's what we got to. That's the way we got to decipher our business. Now, if you want to grow in this business, if you want to become a head coach, if you have aspirations of growing in the football world, that is the question you have to ask yourself every single day. Do I want to win, or do I want to be liked by my players? Do I want to relate to my players? Do I want to be friends with my players? Or do I want to win football games? That has to be the question over and over and over. And it's a question that you have to ask yourself every single day in every single decision that you make. Do I want to win, or do I want to be friends with these dudes? Straight up. Again, I dive deeper into these topics on my podcast, the Move Swiftly podcast. Make sure you subscribe to it as soon as possible. Also, makeyeamove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. Go there, shop until you drop. Buy everything. Buy out the whole store. I want to be out of inventory. I want to make sure you guys just shop till you drop. It's all going back into the community. Also, the hiring seminars and the workshops. Make sure you are inquiring about those daily. Make sure you're inquiring about those as soon as possible as well. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.